I will tell you how to get the juicy power that we need to power those heavy machineries. There are 3 things that you should know about power. First is stress unit or stress capacity. This number shows the amount of stress produced by the power source. Second is stress impact. That number shows how much stress unit will be taken away from the power source in order for the machine to work. Third is RPM. This shows the speed of power source. You can ramp up the RPM using cogwheel, which I will show at the end of the video. There are 7 power sources: hand crank, valve handle, water wheels, windmill, steam engine, creative motor. Hand crank is the simplest thing to give power to the machine. Place the machine you want to use. For example, I will use this mechanical press. Place the hand crank on the mechanical press and crank away. Valve handle. It works the same way as the hand crank, just that it needs a pulse of input, whereas the hand crank needs a continuous input. Water wheel. The first automated power source that I will talk about in this video. Place the water wheel. Make a glass container around it. Put water on top. And there you go, you made your first automated power source. There are 2 types of water wheel, each having a different stress capacity. Let's apply this power to the mechanical press using a shaft and gearbox to transport the power. The shaft extends the rotation, but it cannot turn in any direction. In order to change the direction, there are 2 gearboxes in Minecraft Create mod, a normal gearbox and a vertical gearbox. The normal gearbox can transfer the power in any direction, while the vertical gearbox transfers the power vertically, either up or down. Both gearboxes can also change the rotation of the power. If the power is clockwise, the gearbox will convert it to counterclockwise. For building the windmill, you will need a block called windmill bearing. The windmill bearing cannot generate power on its own. It needs another block known as a sail. If you don't have sail, you can also use wool. The windmill bearing at least needs 8 sails to work. Every 8 sails that you put on it, it will generate 1 RPM and 512 stress units. Once you have put at least 8 sails, right-click the windmill bearing with your bare hand in order to start it. Now the power will be coming from the bottom side of the windmill bearing. To transfer the power, use a gearbox. You can ramp up to the max till you get to 8192 stress unit. In this power source, the RPM is low. To ramp up the RPM, you have to use cogwheels. Now, you have to place a large cogwheel first, and then you have to place a small cogwheel above it. You can use the Create Mod arrow feature to do this easily. Once you place the small cogwheel, place large cogwheel on it. Then repeat this 2 more times. You will have the fastest RPM, that is 256. By using a speedometer, we can see that this is working on its max speed. By using a stressometer, we can see that this has not changed its stress on the network. Now you can connect this to any machine using shaft and gearbox, and you will get maximum speed and maximum stress capacity. But this comes nowhere close to the new steam engine. Steam engine is a complex power source that will need its own video. I will make a video on steam engines soon. I will make one that has max speed and max stress capacity. Also, because my comment section is mostly empty, you can leave a comment or ask me a question. I will try my best to explain it, or I will directly make a video on it.